There's no question that companies are looking at ways to incorporate AI into their business. And one of the biggest things that we see is people are adopting new technologies and they're jumping onto adding these features blindly. In some cases, folks don't realize how much the end result is going to cost. But more importantly, they also don't understand how the effect could be felt from their customer standpoint. At Impulse, we've got a methodology that is focused 100% around your customer, making sure that we're having the right conversations in the right place, and also making sure that we're leveraging AI to create that customer first mentality, as well as making sure that you have the right context and the right information available for your customers. When we look at deploying tools like HubSpot's customer agent, one of the biggest issues that arise is companies aren't prepared for the content that is required to answer those questions. Just like if you were to hire a call service and that call service was going to cover the phones for your organization, they would need a wealth of information to be able to answer questions about pricing, about, service, when you're expected, those types of things. It's no different with AI, except it's easier to overlook because we think of AI as the magic bullet. The reality is you need to partner with a company like Impulse Creative that can go in and strategically think about how you can layer AI into your current workload. And when we start thinking about customer agents or agents that are going to help you serve your customers and your customer support teams, we also got to make sure that we've got the right tools at our disposal to make that happen. So the first one is HubSpot's customer agent. Now there's some pros and cons, but the big picture of this is it's relatively easy to deploy, but the kicker is you have to have the right content and you have to have the right targeting in order for it not to cost you an exorbitant amount of money. So we've got 3 core packages. Our first package is our AI Customer Agent Launchpad. This AI Customer Agent Launchpad is going to take you through discovery and strategy sessions. We're going to talk about basic setup and configuration. And then we're going to make it so that your knowledge base is up to par. We're going to prioritize the right pages of content for the customer agent to be able to reference. And we're going to think through the rules and the audiences so that you get the biggest bang for your buck. We also have an initial training and handover process that is unique to us from a strategic standpoint, where we are going to use your team to gain the confidence in the AI and have a testing path before you go deploying it to your customers end to end. It's really important to make sure that we are very focused on having the right solution for your customer so that the closer you get to revenue, the more responsibility you have in order to create an equally awesome experience. You want to leverage AI not just to save money, but also to enhance the experience. And we focus on that enhancing the experience part first to make sure that people don't feel AI as a detractor when going through support, but they actually see it as something that will improve the experience. If you're known for a great customer experience, we want it to be better. We don't want it to feel lacking. And that's one of the biggest areas in regards to any of these packages that we offer. Then we have the AI Customer Agent Accelerator. Now, the Accelerator does everything that we talked about just now, but it also is going to dip into some extended strategy sessions. We're going to look for specific use cases, whether we're talking about setting up a customer agent that is specific and actionable for maybe it's folks that have open deals and it's more sales focused, or whether you want to jump into a specific segment of your overall business that needs, maybe it's a different business unit overall. We introduced the Clear framework, which is a proprietary framework that Impulse Creative has that will allow for you to have a content strategy wider on your website that not just serves the customer agent that you're deploying for your organization, but also makes it easier for other AI agents that are going to be scouring your website in order to serve them more effectively too. The advanced customer agent configuration is going to be digging into some customer agent instances or targeted chat flows, and will help you build 20 to 25 knowledge base articles or frequently asked questions that are going to influence the correctness of the actual responses overall. We'll set up some mid-funnel engagement for lead scoring and intent strategies so that you can also use this customer agent to help aid in conversion strategy, not just customer success. And then we will do a 30-day performance monitoring and iteration process with you to go through and analyze if you have any content gaps, dig in deeper to understand whether or not your team is leveraging or using the tools correctly, and also make sure that everyone is on the same page about how to improve and iterate this process overall. Now, we also have a fully custom package. Now, the fully custom package is where we don't necessarily use HubSpot's customer agent as the core premise. We actually build you your own proprietary one, and we connect it to HubSpot's chat flows function. So on the front end, your customers won't experience any different, but on the back end, you're going to be able to understand and have very targeted outreach and conversations around specific subject matter. Maybe it is having a AI chatbot that is very focused on just pricing. Maybe it's another one where you can create it around a specific target segment or product for your company versus a wider overall reach for the company overall. We'll be able to dig into those different nuances, and we can build out specific use cases, and we can use outside AI tools like Google Gemini or ChatGPT, and we can make it so that the process is seamless in the front end where we're actually using HubSpot's chat flow functionality, the little chatbot that pops up, and it allows for seamless handoff directly to your customers as well. Your support reps will be able to see all of the activity that we've talked about today in the HubSpot Conversations inbox. And the pro of that is if there's further testing and understanding, you're going to have all of that information accessible and available to you, including HubSpot reporting, as well as any other information that you want directly in the HubSpot tool. So if you'd love more information about how we can help you leverage AI and customer agents for your business, we'd love to talk. And we can't wait to hear what you're trying to accomplish.